What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Playmaker Way with the playbook, and y'all read the title. We're gonna get straight into it. How we caught over 98,000 pips strictly on US30, and this was in the free signal room, I believe. If not, it was in the advanced play signal room. But I caught that US30 multiple times this week in both the free and the advanced play signal room. I do have a free signal room. I'm gonna show you on the right side of the screen the results, people making money, all the TPs getting hit, all that good stuff. So go ahead and look at that while I'm talking. But I just want you to understand, 98,000 pips. If you think I'm BSing, you see it on the right side of your screen. Okay, you can see where price is currently at, and then all the way down to here. Okay, so let's click this. Let's click this line because I don't want to show you my my stuff. So this line is at 302.69. Okay, so it went past 302.69. This line right here is at 307.67. Okay, and I also showing you my entry on the right side of the screen, me actually in the trade, other people in the trade, all that good stuff. So now I'm about to explain what made me call the signal out and how I knew this move was going to happen eventually. So you see these blue lines on the screen. If this is your first time watching my videos, I'm a zone trader. It's like price action, support, resistance, but more I don't want to say more sophisticated, but more refined. Okay, this is a more refined way. This is a more exact way of using some support resistance levels, because that's a good strategy. But these zones, all these lines are levels on the daily time frame that I identified where price reacts a certain way. And you can see what I'm talking about just by me moving to the left and the right. Look how price treated this line as a resistance level multiple times. Rejected, shot down, tried again, rejected, went down a little, tried again, boom, boom. Then when it broke above, it shot up. And then when it hit this line, it's rejecting, support resistance level. Same thing right here. It was a resistance level underneath. Then when it broke above, it became a support level, then broke back under, etc., etc. And then you see that right here too. Support level, then broke under, hit that, then the big drop. And this works on all currency pairs, all indices, metals, cryptos, stocks, this, that, and the third. Now, it literally works on everything. So before I enter any trade, there's a few things I like to do. One, I go on the daily time frame, because again, I identify all these zones on the daily time frame. People be trying to trade based off what they see on smaller time frames. That's kind of true, but you're only supposed to you only go on smaller time frames to see what price is doing at the exact time. Okay, you go on the daily and this stuff to see the overall movement, but you only go on the smaller time frames to see exactly what price is doing at the exact time. Does that make sense, y'all? And as y'all can see, just by me zooming out, we can obviously see that we've been in a downtrend for months and weeks. Honestly, we've been in a downtrend. So I'm mostly going to be looking for sales. As you can see right now, I did a healthy retracement, because when I zoom in here, you see all these rejection wicks. Okay, so I have a video before this video. Go ahead and check my other video where I have a video where I explain how to identify trends and when trends are changing. So go ahead and check those out too. You can come back to this one and check them out later. I'm probably gonna put some of them in the video. They're gonna pop up while you're watching this. So just keep on chilling until you see it pop up. But I want you to see how these wicks reacted to these zones. Okay, I'm not gonna talk too much about it because, like I said, I got another video on that. But see this rejection wick here, and after rejected, then the next daily candle is shot back up. So we're in the lower retracement, the lower high. But as of right now, I still see it as a downtrend. But if it breaks above this, level in this zone, then I would see the trend changing, maybe. But as of right now, it's still in a downtrend. It's just doing some healthy retracements, because price can't go down and up, or down or up forever. It has to come back up, correct itself, collect money, this, that, and the third. So a lot of things that go into play. I'm not trying to make it too complicated. We're just gonna keep it simple for right now. If you want a better understanding or more detailed stuff and things like that, I do one-on-one mentorships. I also have a a group chat with my students. We don't want to do the one-on-one and all that stuff. Link in the description for all that. First in the description for the free sit in the room and all that. But let's get back to this, all right? So after I have all the zones marked up in the daily time frame, that I understand what the trend is, and I see what the candle on the current daily candlestick, not this one, okay, but the current daily candlestick was. Then I go on a smaller time frame to see exactly how price is playing on these zones, okay? So let's go back to the smaller time frame. Then we're on the hour, US30 hour time frame. And so, as you can see, it's playing with these lines. So, with this strategy, there's always gonna be three lines you're gonna be paying attention to, okay? There's always gonna be three lines. It's always gonna be three lines, okay? There's gonna be three lines you pay attention to. First, the most important line is the middle zone line, because this is the line that price is currently playing with right now. It's currently on this price of this line, this level, and you can see this is the hour time, but you can still see these wicks and how price is reacting to this line. Support, resistance level. So it's either going to respect this level or reject it. If it rejects it, I'm looking for sales. If it respects it, it's going to be going up to the upside for a buys. So this is the main line I'm gonna be looking for entries on. Now, if there's a buy or sell, that depends on what price is doing and what I determine by my multiple confirmations, okay? But if it's for sales, I'm going to the next zone. If it's for buys, I'm going to the next zone. That's why you pay attention to the three. The main zone in the middle and then the outside zones, okay? Because, again, we don't control price. We enter a buy, enter a sell. We don't make the market move anymore. We don't really affect it. We really don't. I don't care what you heard. I don't care what you believe. We do not control the markets. We have no effect on the markets. We have some effect, but we do not have a big effect on the markets, okay? Majority of the money getting pushed into the markets on a daily and weekly basis is from banks, the governments, hedge funds, companies, this, that, and the third. It's not from regular traders like us, or what they call them, retail traders. It's not from us. So get that out your head. I don't care how many of us around the world there is. If we combine all our bank accounts together, we're not beating a bank. We're not beating a government. We're not beating a country. Makes sense? So get that out your head. We do not control the market. As soon as you get that out your head and you understand that, Forex is going to become a lot easier and a lot less stressful. Because then you just got to understand what price is doing, and then look for confirmations, and then from there determine exactly what you're going to do, instead of, you know, thinking you have some effect on the market. That's BS, okay? You got to figure out the code and play with the code. Just like get a computer game. You don't know what you're doing, but you figure it out. You know what I'm saying? You get on a bike. You don't know how to ride a bike, but you figure it out. So now let's go to a smaller time frame. So this is what I was looking at. I see price. I saw price was there we go. So our price was playing around, but on the daily time frame, it was a red candle at the time. So that's why I was also looking for sales. And plus, we're in a downtrend. So why would I not look for sales? And then when I saw this, when I saw a price rejecting like that, that gave me another confirmation to look for sales. So that's when I entered. After I saw that it was going underneath the level of traffic, I didn't enter yet. I entered after this. So when it broke this level of traffic, I'm on a 15-minute time frame now, by the way. So when it went under this level of traffic right here, that was giving me confirmation that there's a lot of buying pressure in the market. Not only did it respect and reject this level multiple times, but also it's breaking levels of traffic in the past. Okay, because price is always going to repeat itself. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. Use what works. Okay? So, like I said, I don't guess or nothing like that. I'm not saying, oh, 50 pips sounds good, 1,000 pips sounds good. No, it's literally, I trade zone to zone. But obviously, since I'm day trading, these are a lot of pips. You think the market is going to move 98,000 pips in one direction every day? Then no, it doesn't do that. So that's why I have multiple TPs. My TPs aren't the average TPs. My TPs are highly, highly calculated. And I mean that. I honestly mean that. Because if you're all in the signal room, you already know this. Every time it hits a TP, it does a few things, and always does one of these things. Either rejects immediately, breaks through it, or gets stuck on that level. That's the only three things it's going to do. So if it rejects, you need to make sure you have SL on profit, or you're looking at the chart so you can close in time before you can draw down again. So that's how that goes. That's why there's multiple TPs and all that stuff, because my TPs are highly calculated. If it hits that level, it's going to do one of those three things. And that's also how we're able to collect so many pips consistently. Like we always catch like at least 20,000 pips a day, 15,000, 20,000 pips minimum a day. And that's low balling. The highest, I think, is like, and then on average, in the middle of the week, it's like 100,000 pips. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so let's get back to it. So let's play it some more. And then you see how it's bouncing like that. So when it broke under this definitely showed me confirmation. Okay, so that's literally why I entered the trade. But I just want y'all to pay attention to how prices, well, not in real time, but I'm using the bar replay. And the bar replay comes in so handy because you literally get to see how price was acting. You reenact how price was moving in real time. And if you need to really understand how price moves, because if you don't understand how price moves in real time in the market, it's going to be hard to understand what's going on while you're in a trade. But also, while I'm talking, pay attention to how those multiple candlesticks resisted and rejected that level. But as soon as it hit this level, peep how it also shot back up. And now it's respecting, rejecting again. So I put literally some lines on the screen, and price is somehow perfectly reacting to these lines. You can't make this stuff up, y'all. Like, there's literally a code in these markets. It's a system in place, and it's very well hidden. And you actually have to try and put in some effort to discover it. And I did that. Trial and error, a lot of lessons, but it was worth it because I figured this out. And now I'm able to consistently make back all the money I lost in the past and more, and then plus help more people make hundreds of dollars. I'm not just showing y'all how to fish, I'm fishing right in front of you, handing you the fish, and then I'm like, let me show you how I just did that. I literally call out over 5 signals every day, London session into New York session, and they're all trades I'm actually entering, and we make money every day. So if you're watching this video and you don't join the free signal room, even on a demo account or just to see what's going on, I honestly don't know what to tell you. But just look how price reacts to these zones as I just keep scrolling to the left. Don't forget about these. Look at these too. And it's all based on levels, key levels and key prices that I discovered on the daily time frame. Now, every currency pair index is going to have its own levels. Some might have more than others, but this literally works on everything. Like, here's NAS 100, NAS 100, same thing. Let's go on the 15-minute time frame. Same thing. I was reacting to these zones. Same thing. Now let's go to a currency pair. Let's switch it up a little bit. GU. Look how price is reacting to the zones on GU. Oh, let's switch it up. Let's switch it up. Let's switch it up. Euro USD. Look how price is reacting to the zones on Euro USD. But yeah, man, if y'all enjoyed this video, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below any questions you got. Make sure to join the free signal room. If you want to join the advanced play signal room or for mentorship, click the links in the description as well. Got any questions, you can comment down below or contact me directly on my Instagram. Same as my YouTube name, playmaker_way. We out.